from League. Dota 2 is the League refugee game. Okay, my connection's gonna be a little laggy just because I'm downloading a 60 gigabyte game while I'm playing a game, but fine. Well, here's the thing about being ripped from League. I know Dota came before League, but here's the thing. League is more popular, so when everyone talks about League or Dota, they always say League did it first. At least, that's what they tell themselves to cope. I mean, look, there's 3 characters I'd play, maybe 4 that I've seen in Dota. I'd play Gyrocopter, Sniper, because they're both dwarf skins, come on. It's literally Warhammer. I'd play Kunkka, and I'd play the Axe guy, because it's also Warhammer. I don't know, we'll see. They got a bunch of weird skins in that game. Kunkka's the scuffed pirate, yeah. He's like jolly old school Gangplank. It's really just... It's not Gangplank levels of cool. Not even close. He's like Disney Gangplank, basically. That's what he is. He's Disney GP. Okay, I've seen his abilities. I know some of his abilities, but all I'm saying is he's still pretty Disney, bro. Have you listened to that guy's quotes? Yeah, they're, pretty Disney, brother. Wait, is my game already done downloading? Oh, it's halfway. Oh my god, my internet's pretty good. Wait, it's paused. Why is it paused? It's 45 gigabyte? It says 20. Well, it says 20 right now, but before that it was like 40. We'll take a look at Dota. Again, I'm not gonna play it. I'm down to just fuck with it, because why not? What are the, can someone tell me the Steam charts of Dota? How many people are playing Dota? $600K? That's not that bad. That's like the amount of people playing ARMs in League, but that's not that bad. Bonska, thank you, man. 600,000 people. Oh, it's a weekday, though, so probably more on the weekend. What's the peak? What's the usual peak for the game? They peak 1 million? Oh, yeah, okay, fair. Makes sense.
You dare slack on my ship?
I love you to be to XDD flower.
Oh, XR, thank you, man. During tournaments, it peaks 6 million. Yeah, it's 5 million League players. They think it's better than League, and then they play Dota, and they're like, nah, this shit's not that better than League, but it's still different. So they try it out, and then they don't continue. You have Cthulhu on Smite. It's something. That is true. That's a little weird. Yo, they got any dwarves on Smite? Can I play Smite as a dwarf? Smite's got a lot of weird fucking skins, bro. That game is, See, it's that level of fun that League needs, but League just doesn't... Just not gonna have that. Smite is unironically just bad. Well, I would never... Again, I'm not gonna play the games for more than, like, maybe a day, but... It's worth just trying them for fun. Oh. Unlucky. Dota's done downloading in like a minute. So after this, we'll try Dota. We'll take a look at the messed up characters. I've seen Tidehunter. He looks pretty cool. Isn't he like an OG? Isn't he just like damage Blitzcrank? Or some shit like that? Oh, Nautilus. Okay, that's a better one to put. Yeah, okay. You can get a Rick and Morty announcer pack in Dota. Well, that's fucking cringe. I don't want to play that game anymore. I don't know what's worse, League or just that, because that sounds pretty bad. The voice actors did it a favor because they like Dota. Damn, you don't hear people doing that about League. Shit. Where's all the voice actors doing that shit for League of Legends, man? Do people even like League of Legends? I don't think so. If you have voice actors doing that shit for fun with Dota, and they welcome it, and then League is super anal and they don't want that shit? Ah, brother. Ah, brother. Well, here's the thing. They do it, but Riot Games is so mentally deficient that they don't keep it. Riot Games does not keep the content they make. They have it temporarily. You get temporary enjoyment out of something they've put money into. Like, why not just leave it? Tabra, thanks. I don't understand. It's so cringe. They learn from Bungie. Temporary fun only. I mean, Riot has made a bunch of cool shit in the past. It's just, again, they don't keep any of it. It's all temporary. It's like, don't even fucking make it then if it's temporary. Fuck off. What a boring lane. People would pay for the old Summoner's Rift. Not saying it wouldn't change the game. It would literally just be an aesthetic thing, right? Like, people would pay. How much would you pay for the old Summoner's Rift map as an official release, not a modded release? How much would you pay as a map skin? I'd pay maybe like 10 to 20 bucks. Yeah, 10 to 20 bucks. I think that's about right. That'd be good. Yeah. Well, you guys weren't around then, if you don't want to pay for the old map skin. I was here when the game was good, bro. I was there, Gandalf. I was there when the game was good, Gandalf. I can't kill him. Yeah. I can't. I don't have enough damage. Okay, we can play Dota right now. And I've played 3.8 hours of Dota. I don't remember that, but apparently we did. I got into League because of Arcane. I fell for it. Yeah, just stick to the lore and stuff, bro. It's better than the game. The game has pretty much nothing to do with lore. It just uses assets from the lore to, like, create a game. Has nothing to do with it otherwise. Why is Swain just randomly roam bot? I guess he lost top, though. Summoner's Rift is nothing. This game, I believe, is just not canon. This is a non-canon... This is a... Put it this way. They created a universe and then made a bunch of spin-off games with the characters from the universe. This game doesn't exist. This is a non-existing game. This is the MOBA spin-off of Runeterra. That's all you need to know. Yeah. LOR is canon. I believe LOR is canon, yeah. Well, this used to be canon ages ago, but they didn't really know what they wanted to do. And I'm glad it's no longer canon, because this shit just doesn't make any sense. Oops. Like, they just need to realize that the only thing that matters is the MMO. The MMO is basically all you should be pushing. Because the MMO actually does justice to the universe, obviously. It's the best way to put it. No, I don't think it'll come out soon. I don't even think the MMO should come out soon. I think they should do it well and do the universe justice than, like, make some abomination like League of Legends. I think they should take their time. It's kind of that thing that if it's an MMO with such a beloved, like, you know, cast of characters, you don't want to fuck that up.
Not a good time to release it next to Diablo.
Yeah, I mean, releasing any big game next to another big game usually doesn't do well with sales. But they're different games, right? Like, obviously it's going to pull people away from playing it, but they are different genres. When was League at its peak? Seasons ago, bro. Seasons ago. Every single player who has played old League of Legends and new League of Legends will always say old League is better. It's just factual. Better systems, fairer champions, a lot less bullshit. The game felt like you actually had a hand in most things. Everything now is just so bloated. Like, characters have passives and abilities that are like 10 times the text of an old character's kit, right? Like, it's just a mess. People always like old League, and I do. That's what I love. I love old League. I love the RPG elements of old League as well. The runes and masteries were so good. No, he left. I mean, New League is extremely, I mean, the biggest thing is New League is streamlined. And I guess it makes sense. You know, the more popular something gets, you typically want to streamline it. You make more money. It's more accessible for people. Like, I get that, but League wasn't hard to understand, and the systems in place could have been fixed. But Season 6 was good. I mean, anything... I don't even know when it went downhill because I've been playing for so long, but, like, most of it is champion releases. champion releases, and creativity was kind of chopped from the game. Fiora rework. I mean, I'm kind of glad that bitch got reworked. I mean, she's kind of gross still, but like, bro, her ultimate was just a broken EQ. Well, League of Legends is just a game where every release is just a nightmare. Every single new champion is just another set of gimmicky, annoying abilities to have to deal with every fucking game because you know people are going to abuse them. They returned to simple champs. Some are simple. Some were decently simple. Set, I think, Set is one of the few champs, actually, in a while that feels like an old school character. I mean, I can understand why they don't want to release old school characters. It's just because if everyone's a Garen, that's not very exciting. But it's the matter of, like, why are you giving a... Like, look at Akshan. Nobody can defend Akshan. That character is just a mess. Whoever designed him absolutely did not give a fuck. They made the most bullshit, random, dog-ass, every ability in the game type of character nonsense. And that's just true. It's just a joke, man. Some characters just went so overboard. They're so crazy. Akshan is just a joke. It's just again like a million different ideas crammed into one champion. It's like, what? Well, the thing about simple champs against broken OP nonsense champs is that the simple champs can have tools to shut them down, or at least that's what you kind of need, right? Like, Twisted Fate gets completely outclassed by most characters, correct? But Twisted Fate has a click-on stun, so no matter how bad it gets, you still have your click-on stun. It's like, yeah, you can't really compete with Akshan, and you can't compete with all these characters, but you can still disable them. You can still kind of, like, manage them to a degree. It's like, Poppy's another example, kind of a weird one. Poppy is such a nobody character, right? Poppy is just whatever. No one gives a fuck about Poppy. But Poppy can stop people from running around. She has an ability. She's an old school character with, like, an actual ability that kind of helps quite a bit. In dealing with bullshit. Malphite, exactly, Malphite. Like, old characters have typically one ability that kind of helps them quite a bit. And that's the only thing they can have, because if your kit isn't that good, you need a tool within the kit to make it manageable, right? Like, Twisted Fate has no mechanical outplaying. There's no such thing. Malphite, no mechanical outplaying. There's nothing to their kits that are hard, right? So how do you make a character like that viable against someone who's actually broken and has mechanical outplay? You give them very specific things. That's it. Nasus, exactly. 0 skill. Nasus takes 0 skill, but he disables champions. Right? Like, completely disables certain ones, but Yeah, old Poppy ult was a joke. That was pretty gross. Well, Vex takes a little bit of skill. Yeah, that's like saying Xerath takes no skill. You have to land your abilities. You have to. I mean, no one plays Vex for a reason. There's better characters. Katarina's a bad character. Well, that's a bit of copium. Point and click on stuns on basic skills should not exist. Well, that's... You're coping out of your mind. What the fuck? Twisted Fate's been in the game since day one. With the same stun since day one. What are you talking about? So how does a character like Twisted Fate deal with assassins if he doesn't have a click on stun? If you have to land the stun as a skill shot, that shit... How does it... How do you use it? It would have to go through minions, right? The reason these characters have these abilities is just because they're old, but also if you were to update them, I don't know what you'd give them in place of that to even make them relevant. Twisted Fate without a click on stun would be the most irrelevant champion ever. Your kit is already, like, mid as fuck. It's good at wave clear, stunning, and teleporting. This shit has no damage, unless you build full damage, and at that point, you're not that useful. Point and click stuns like Lulu. I mean, she's also kind of old. You're talking about, like, point and click polymorph? Like an instant... I get what you mean, like an instant, non-chargeable...
Tobias Blankies.
Like, you're talking about, like, I click on... Like, if Twisted Fate had a button that instantly stuns someone type of deal. That's what you mean. Like, old Taric stun, old Scion stun. Yeah. I mean, fair. I mean, even Annie has to charge it, right? Old Warwick ult made no fucking sense. I don't know if you guys played this game when it was good, but, like, old Warwick ultimate was literally a teleport. It was a teleport. Okay, old Warwick ultimate was the ultimate he has now, except it was instant. It's like he instantly flashed on top of you and ulted you. It was so strange. There was no animation, there was nothing. You just got blinked on instantly, and Warwick was CCing you and doing damage.